Everybody, I'm Chris Godfrey. I'm all set to count down this week's top 40 songs according to MediaBase 24/7's country chart for the week ending December 5th, 2020. On our way to that number one song, we'll find out if Morgan Wallen can hang on to that number one spot for a second week with More Than My Hometown. Right now, though, we'll get the countdown started with the latest hit by Jake Owen. He debuted 3 weeks ago at number 40, then fell out for 2 weeks. This week, he's back in at number 40 with a tune called Made For You. For the third week in a row at number 39, the latest by Miranda Lambert called Settling Down. There's another re-entry. This one debuted 2 weeks ago and fell out last week. This week it climbs back in at number 38. The new one by Eric Church called Hell of a View. Up a notch to number 37, the latest by Little Big Town called Wine, Beer, Whiskey. Up a notch to number 36 is Runaway June with We Were Rich. Holding steady at number 35, Taylor Swift and Betty. Up 2 spots to number 34 is Brantley Gilbert with Hard Days. Up a notch to number 33, Sam Hunt with Breaking Up Was Easy in the 90s. At number 32, up 1, it's Dierks Bentley with Gone. Holding at number 31 for the third week, it's Keith Urban and Pink with One Too Many. Up 2 spots to number 30, the new one by Brett Young called Lady. At number 29, up a notch is Marion Morris with Hell and Back. Holding steady at number 28 with the first of 2 hits by Morgan Wallen called Seven Summers. At number 27 again this week, it's Gabby Barrett with The Good Ones. Slipping a notch to number 26 is Dylan Scott with Nobody. Also slipping back a spot to number 25 is Brothers Osborne with All Night. Up 2 spots to number 24, Parmalee and Blanco Brown called Just the Way. Here's the biggest mover this week, up 6 notches to number 23, Thomas Rhett with What's Your Country Song. Up a notch to number 22 is Jordan Davis with Almost Maybes. And at number 21, moving up 1, it's Tenille Arts and Somebody Like That. In his 6th week on the countdown, Luke Bryan climbs 1 to number 20 with Down to 1. And at number 19, moving up 1, Florida Georgia Line with Long Live. At number 18, up 1, it's Dustin Lynch with Mama's House. Up 1 to number 17, Rascal Flatts with How They Remember You. Up 1 to number 16 is Chris Stapleton with Starting Over. Up a notch to number 15, Nico Moon with Good Time. In his 14th week on the countdown, he moves up 1 to number 14, Darius Rucker with Beers and Sunshine. At number 13 for a second week, Kelsey Ballerini with Hole in the Bottle. At number 12, up 2 spots in his 7th week on the chart, it's Luke Combs with Better Together. And holding steady at number 11 this week, Lady A with Champagne Night. Up 2 spots to number 10 is Kenny Chesney with Happy Does. At number 9 again this week is Dan and Shay with I Should Probably Go to Bed. For a third week in a row at number 8 is John Party with Ain't Always the Cowboy. Here's last week's number 1, tumbling to number 7, Morgan Wallen with More Than My Hometown. At number 6 for a third week, the former number 1 by Lee Brice, called One of Them Girls. Up 2 spots to number 5, Parker McCollum with Pretty Heart. Here's a recent number 1, slipping 2 spots to number 4, Russell Dickerson with Love You Like I Used To. At number 3, up 2 spots, is Chris Lane with Big, Big Plans. And the number 2 song of the nation this week, up a notch, is Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani called Happy Anywhere. And leaping 3 spots to number 1 this week, scoring his very first number 1 country hit, is Hardy. It also gives Devin Dawson his first number 1 and gives credit to Lauren Atlanta for her 3rd chart topper. Here they are with One Beer, taking 36 weeks to reach number 1, the song that's been on the chart the longest. And there you have it, our countdown of this week's 40 most played country songs in the nation, according to MediaBase 24/7 for the week ending December 5th, 2020. Thanks for listening. I'm Chris Godfrey.